like I always do like push presses to try and get my line going. You know, that feels a bit better actually. At first it's just, the dip's not feeling great. Like it feels, even though that I've got better at and been training the other stuff, it feels like, yeah, the log dip isn't, like it feels like unfamiliar. Yeah, even though my strict press strength has gone up, you know, I did 6 singles at 110 last week, which like 112 is my PB strict. So I feel stronger in the rack, but it's not necessarily transferred to like PB. What have you noticed anything out of the line or anything?
They're all different.
What?
They're all different.
They're all different. So what do you think?
Yeah, they were all different, so it's hard. I think just warming up, it's hard to say like one thing because it'll probably just be because you're cold.
Yeah, but that's what I wanted you to see rather than me being already warmed up. I wanted you to see like, oh yeah, I can see this being a potential problem as the weights go up. You know what I mean?
Can I go on?
Yeah, go on, sorry.
But what I saw was it looks like a strict press rack position rather than a jerk rack position, I would say. Like handles quite down.
Right. Compared to when you've seen me in the past, you mean?
Compared to where you would normally jerk from, I think.
Right.
But probably going to change again now you've got your belts on. But
So you walk like more like that? I am.
Yeah, you weren't that far back.
But that's right. Okay. So that was more up that last one.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. So finding that rack position that's not as tilted. Yeah. Is that better?
That last one was better. A better line to overhead as well. Like some of them where your handles were more down.
Yeah.
We're locking out a little bit forwards maybe.
So basically what I've done is thought in my head alter where I'm relapping rather than going, just being like basically showing less in the rack. So I'm showing more here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going boom, and then it's landing there.
Yeah.
And then I'm out in front and it's... So what I'm saying after what you've just said is, as I lap it, show less of the log to the camera basically.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah? That's what I'm cueing in my head. I'm thinking going, right, hide the log from the camera.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't, like, it looks like the press looks easier. It looks like you're putting more leg drive into it. Maybe it's because it's in a better position, and then you can be more aggressive with the leg drive, which is obviously what you're going to want for your max log, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's the danger, and that's why I don't put strict presses in people's programs usually.
Yeah, but it's
for getting better at log.
Yeah.
Generally.
But it's you're skilled enough at it to transfer it back quickly. It's fine.
But yeah, it feels different. But I think that's the cue. That's the cue, because obviously, where the angle that I start the hip drive from dictates where it lands, doesn't it?
In the rack, yeah.
Yeah. Right, come on then.
So you're rotating it more towards your...
Yeah, so hiding the log.
For your jerk rack position. So then you're landing with more extended.
not to exaggerate it then. Shh. Oh, that was shit. She's slipping on my true laces.
It was not hiding as much. Did you do that on purpose?
I slipped on my true laces.
Well, no, right from the pick though.
Right, okay.
It was like more away from you tilted away from you in the rack, wasn't it?
Right. Cool. I'll exaggerate more. I thought it was. Okay.
In the lap, it's almost slightly towards you.
Yes, okay.
And then that rack position looks good.
Yeah.
Press looks good. This one, I think, is a bit more open there. And then it's a bit more...
That one's closed, isn't it? That one stuck more. That's what it felt like there. On the third one actually felt pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's what it felt like, a description. In the rack, when I'm like going like this, it felt more stuck to me.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah? Cool. Right, that's the thing that I'm aiming for. I'll do one more set of 3. And then I'll get 3 in a row really good. And if anything, exaggerate it more. You know, hide it less from the front. Let's go. There. Shh. What do you think?
Yeah, good. Third one was good again. The second one, it just wasn't. Maybe over-egged it. It looked like you were just a bit shifting and weighting your feet a little bit.
Right. Okay.
Just looks a bit unfamiliar, to be honest.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Like,
Yeah.
it's going to, isn't it? Like, they're still a little bit inconsistent.
That's it. So, well, this is what I want you to help me for, because, you know, that cue that you gave me, I just felt like I'm nailing it now. All right, great. I'd wait. I'm not saying I'm like too far away.
No.
But I'm wanting you to be like, you know, because obviously I'm good at coaching myself, technically, but you just being hyper analytical and saying, no, they weren't the same, you know, and give me that focus.
You feel that on the second?
Yeah.
Like, I think if it had been any heavier, you maybe would have had to move a foot.
I think maybe I just mistimed the clean, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But the thing is, it does feel significantly different to
your strict cleans.
Oh yeah. But it feels significantly different to the last time I did my normal jerks. Like I actually, if I can, basically I'll go as heavy as I can without risking my arm.
Okay.
Which obviously I only got to 110 last week, and then I felt like my arm was lagging behind the other side with it being sore.
With your strict?
Oh no! On Friday I went to do some. I was like up for doing a heavy single.
Right.
That's part of why I was in the mood on Friday to start off with, because I was buzzing, and then I went to log and I was like, you know, 110 felt like I was going to fucking rip my arm off. But like say when I've done 145s on my PB, and I don't feel like I'm like when my thing has been at its best, I don't feel like I've been hitting that, and it hasn't felt as stuck at that.
Right, okay.
As that. So I'm excited to see what we can get to. Right, so let's go.
Yeah, that looked good. Way more consistent.
Felt really good.
Yeah.
You know, that second one felt so powerful.
Yeah.
Right, cool. 90, 89.
When are you going to jerk?
Oh yeah, I'll do jerk now. this keeps going off. I don't know why it keeps going off. Yeah, I'll do jerk now. Or could you put 5s on either side, Miles, please? Just flip that box onto the side. Right, that's better. Yeah. Cool. Right, let's go to adding jerks then now, yeah? So realistic, well, anyway, shut the fuck up. Right?
Yeah, cleans and rack positions look good still, like consistent still.
Good.
Timing of your jerk was maybe off a bit, I think.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, first one.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably indicates that. What? No, I said training at 11:15 when I finish this. So yeah, with the yeah, good mate, good. So I think I should when I get the line right on the push presses with the empty log, I should do more jerk to warm up that stability. Do you know what I mean? I'll do another set. I'll do it better.
Yeah, definitely. Do more light. Definitely. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was better.
What
Timing.
was better?
Timing.
See, that rack position feels really good now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks really consistent now.
Yeah.
Like,
and it feels like, yeah, feels like it's more, pardon me, feels like it's more stacked.
yeah.
Feels like I'm there underneath it.
Yeah.
And I don't angle, it's going down on it's resting on my body better.
Yeah.
Rather than my arms having
And
to.
it's stuck on you as you dip.
Yeah.
Maybe just rushing the drive a little bit.
Right, okay.
The dip looks good and the position, the clean and rack position looked good. Maybe just like almost rushing from the drive into the split slightly.
What do you mean?
Like not finishing the drive.
Right, okay.
Like looks a bit, I don't know.
A bit like what we were saying last week where I'm
let me film one.
Where I'm like I was doing last week when I was going
Yeah.
I'm going too early.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. So that's like, as you can see, two different implements, like common theme. So that's something that, I want to fix in the background. Yeah. Because, yeah, that's the thing, innit? It's like, the more I drive, the higher I'm finishing, you know? The more I focus on the split timing, so it's finding that sweet spot, innit? What, should I go again, or how do I? Well,
No.
in fact, same thing. Add the kit.
Why, what you wearing your elbow sleeves?
Yeah, will do.
Didn't think you could add any kit.
You didn't think what?
You look like you've got all the kit on. Can't remember.
Feels really good. As in, like, whatever I can clean, I reckon I'll jerk today, you know.
Do you need help?
What? Yes. Like I just keep on changing my ideal split around in my head all the time. Like I'm thinking, you have to do like heavy deads Tuesday, but not doing much volume. Yesterday I felt strong on that on the stone thing, but because I haven't done any like knee stuff, I feel good on this. I'm just thinking, well, I'm training a lot of things. Like my dip feels like I can, you know, my knees are feeling really good. Like, whereas if I train it like say when I'm training overhead 2-3 times a week, I soon get to the point where my knees are just feeling like, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just thinking out loud, I'm not asking for an answer. But that's the toss-up.
That's why you're trying to do like all your overhead in one day.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, yeah.
Mostly.
Because I'm thinking,
but
yeah.
then is that playing into your bicep? Doing it all lumped together?
Well, it's like...
Because it's going to be like, you do this,
Yeah.
heavy log cleans,
But
then it's going to be fatigue going into your axle cleans, isn't it?
It is, but it's like I feel like I've opened that door and while I'm in that room, do the fucking shit. That's what I feel like. Whereas I feel like doing heavy today and then pretty heavy, even if it was Saturday or Sunday. It's the, you know, the tricky bits. I know in the warm up, like yeah, last week it was the warm up where I'm at, fucking hell, like it's not worth pushing through with the bicep. Whereas today I'm like, oh my god, I feel good. Like it's not like. But I feel like I'm not gonna. I don't feel like I'm triggering my bicep at all yet, you know. But if I get to like 120, 130, and I feel like I'm having to go like that on the clean, and then I ignore it because I want to go 135, then I'm risking it. Which I don't want to go to that. I'm not going to go to that. Okay. But my point, yeah. The answer to your question is, I don't know where my fucking wrist wraps are. Yeah, the answer to the question is, I actually feel for the sake of my biceps that while I'm feeling good today, do the other stuff. Rather than that, even if I just did 80 kilo axle cleans on Friday and just left it today, I'd be nervous that I'd be scratching that itch, like itching the scab again, if that makes sense. Okay. That's what I feel like.
Okay.
Feels good, to be fair. Right, anyway, fucking focus. Need some wrist wraps. I felt like I was driving
better timing, yeah.
Yeah. I was like pushing through it.
Do you want mine?
Yeah, please. Oh no, they're here. They're here, don't despair, guys. So that was better patience on the drive, yeah?
Yes.
Sweet. Go on, get another video, and then you can just...
I will when you got dressed.
You put like the cues together that are going to be my unraveling, you know. Like why I fail 130, 140 is going to be down to one of these things, you know. Not quite as good.
No.
Let's go one more. Bit better? A bit better?
First one was the best one.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the second was better. The third was better than the second, but yeah.
Right, let's do one more good one then before we add weight. So what have we got so far? Give me a recap.
We've changed your clean so that it lands with your handles facing out slightly more in the rack position.
Yeah.
So to do that, you've hidden them more in the lap as you clean it. So that's improved your rack position, so it's more stacked over you for the dip and drive.
Yeah.
And then...
Just say that again. Demonstrate it to the camera. Don't pick it up. We just do it in front. Like just talk to me over here. Explain to me over here. Recap.
So we've changed your position on your clean. So you started off showing the handles when you were there, which was making it land handles down.
Yeah, okay.
Which is like your strict press.
Yeah.
Rack position. So we've changed it so you're hiding it more in the lap, hiding the handles more in the lap. So it's landing with more handles pointing forwards. So it's more stacked over you for your push, press and jerk rack position. So it's...
And then I've said that it feels more stuck.
Yeah, and it's noticeable that it looks like you can apply more leg drive.
Yeah.
And then we're still working on your jerk timing. You've not fixed that yet.
But what's the error you see? What you're saying?
It looks like you're rushing from the drive. So you're not... Similar to what you're doing on your behind the neck jerks, you're not finishing the drive before you go into the split. Okay. So you're doing, you're not finishing the drive before going down into your split, which means sometimes you're not optimizing your leg drive into the heave, and sometimes your splits a bit, your feet aren't landing together.
Yes, makes sense. That's it, because if you're not finishing the drive, logically, you know, not making that log weightless. I'm like just getting it to a height and then moving underneath it as it drops down.
Yeah.
Whereas actually it's that creates that moment of where it's still for us to move, Right,
and you should be able to do, like with the rack position that you've improved, you should be able to get...
Right, let's try it this time. We'll do set of 3 and I'll go slower dip and drive to make sure the positions, and then if you say it's good, I'll put more beans into it on the next one.
Okay.
I'll slow it right down.
Yeah, pretty good.
Right. And it feels so much more powerful, it's harder to control. Yeah? Right?
Yeah, good, but you caught a bit high.
Yeah, but I mean the drive.
Drive was good, yeah.
Right. One thing I want. What?
How did that third one feel?
Just messy right from the pick.
Yeah, collapse forwards.
Yeah, but because I was thinking about the drive, then I stopped thinking about. I just did the clean autopilot.
Yeah, okay.
And then recognised it when I lapped it that this is wrong.
Yeah.
Adjusted in the rack, but it wasn't right.
Yeah.
So then it's landed here. Felt okay because I feel strong there from the strict presses. But like you say, I didn't know that dipped forward. But that'd be prime example of why I'd nail a 120, go to 130 feels light and I miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Like it wasn't stuck, was it? That's the thing. Right, one more. This is going to be mint. Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nailed it.
Right, good. That was better, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Much better.
Right, that feels like...
What are you doing?
I didn't wait. Can I do it?
How do you wait?
Yeah, how do I?
What, 90?
Yeah, do. Yeah. That's it, add 10 each time. Yeah. Yeah, that felt better. That felt like exciting, that one. That felt like, ooh, I want to see where I top out at. Hey! I'm hoping the bicep issue is just fine, and that I've been sensible with it, having a rest last week and then not doing anything triggery. Because even like people might see that they're doing that stone shoulder yesterday, but because the grip's so good on that stone, so good it's like ripped me to shreds. I'm not having to squeeze like that at all. It's just in.
Yeah.
Whereas like with the sandbag, I'm not sure yet. But anyway, let's go. What? Messy?
Shite.
What?
Shite. Shite jerk.
Right, go on then. Give me a cue. Like I should be able to get up to 120 perfect. And if I get up to 120 perfect, then just leave me alone and just let me max out. But the good thing is, I know it's a pathetic excuse that I don't buy it when people say it, but it feels so good today. It feels so light. It's quite hard to control. Because I'm an animal.
That's not what it looked like.
All right. Oh, go on, let's see. It's like parallelish, isn't it, in the lap? Sorry.
Yeah, I think collapsed forwards a bit in the.
Well, maybe because maybe because of that rack position. That's what I mean. Some of the good ones before, I felt like I was like really, really hiding it in the lap.
Oh, right, in the lap.
Yeah,
right,
in the lap, I felt like I was really, really hiding it before when I did the really good ones.
But it's like straight, really.
What?
But it's like straight, really.
Yeah, it was like parallel. So I'll try it. So then you're saying that I'm collapsing in the rack a bit, but that's, it might be fixed by hiding the log further down. Are you with me?
Yeah, and then yeah. So maybe that'll fix your receiving position as well.
Yeah, let's have a go.
Better?
Is that better?
Yeah. Feel the difference?
Yeah, it felt really solid.
Yeah.
Felt connected to it. Even like the overhead bit felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to see?
Bang on. Yeah, let's see. But that's the thing, instead of thinking, keep my dip straight, keep my doodah, doodahs, I'm just thinking,
Yeah, it's more in, isn't it, there?
Yeah, exactly. Like the front end is above the back end, whereas the last one was parallel.
Yeah, okay.
So let's see the rack. Yeah, that felt like really good, man.
I'd still like you to be lower in the receiving position. Just think you...
That's fine, but if you think, obviously you might not have, can't picture where I fail a log, but it's the drive that's, sorry, it's not the, it's like the drive that gets so messy. That, yeah, of course, that if I got better at catching low, then I'd be able to, you know, make up for my error more. But it's the drive that
Okay.
I feel like if I was, like basically, say I failed 140, I'd probably go like this. It'd go like that, log would roll a little bit, and I'd drive to about here and try and get underneath it when it's out in front. Whereas I just feel exactly the same technique, driving through it and getting another centimetre of height. That's what I feel like.
Okay.
You know, like what we're saying about prioritising stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe as a separate thing, receiving lower, getting back doing, when I'm not doing the comps, like, you know, like jerk recoveries lower, maybe. Where I'm not getting confused, it's not even buying into my dip and drive time. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. What, same again? Same again. Same again, then we'll add weight. So, 2 in a row.
Consistent double.
Yeah, 2 more now. What, a set of 2?
Yeah.
Right. So hide it, front end above the back end, yeah. Yeah, that felt good. So different to last time I jerked. Oh. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely better rack position. I think those ones maybe dipped a bit fast. So you're getting a bit of air maybe. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but I'm thinking, oh my, that looks mint compared to usual. I'm buzzing.
Yeah, but you want me to
No,
be
that's fine,
nitpicky,
that's fine.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks great, but it's not useful me saying that, is it?
No. But I suppose what I was saying, yeah, that seeing what I do at like 120, 130 or whatever, you know.
We'll probably dip too fast.
Right, okay. Right, so what? So go again?
We'll go up, because it is good, it is better.
Sweet.
But just don't...
What, slow the dip down, you say? No, what?
Well, you significantly sped it up on that set compared to the previous sets.
Yeah. It's because I feel like a monster, that's all.
It'll be a monster on the way up, not on the way down.
Oh, right, okay. So less like I'm falling down a trapdoor and more focus on the drive. Yeah. Right, sweet. Absorb, export. I can't do it. Rub on it. let it roll a bit on the second.
Yeah. I think the first was good.
Yeah. It's maybe getting a bit, not heavy, but like, that's the first one I can feel my knee going away from my knee bank account. Ugh. I just do singles now.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I think the clean was a bit sloppy actually on the second. Yeah, like you went to handles hidden, but then as you almost belted it, they showed. Do you see what I mean? Tipped forwards again.
Right. Okay.
Like they're great,
Yeah.
and then.
I think I may be moving my hands too far forward. Ah!
Yeah. So then your rack position wasn't.
Yeah.
That's good. What, a single higher or do that again?
Yeah, I'll keep on doing it. I'd do that one better. Then we'll add weight. But I've got what I treat these now like I'm doing doing a max single. Right.
Yeah, that was better. Yeah?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, good. Yeah, see now I feel like my knees are working a bit hard on the clean actually. Like I should maybe consider wearing my triples.
What, knee sleeves?
Yeah. Or I won't be going OG before my legs are strong. Double sleeve.
Oh my God.
What's that?
Broken.
What's broken?
My body.
I thought you meant the log.
Can't. Huh?
How would I know if I really know? Based on that, based on how that felt, I at least want to fail 140 today. Or attempt 140. As long as if you see my left arm lagging on the clean, we'll bin it off. I'll have one go at OG double sleeved.
What's this now, 110?
Say again.
110?
Yeah. 109.5.
You've got 10 minutes left, by the way.
10 minutes. What time is it?
10 past.
Right, sweet. Let's go. Let's add weight then, yeah, after this.
I've not done this yet.
I have in my head. $120. Yeah, jerk feels good.
Yeah, it's good.
Just the problem is with just like your jerk and your presses stay the same technique, but I just find that what's difficult with lighter work on log is the fact that your technique in terms of intent changes as the weight goes up. You know, so I'm like thinking, right, I need to put 110's worth of clean into that, and it's like you're guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing. That's what I feel like. Whereas like a jerk, I just go max drive every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't.
Whereas this, what? Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And that, like, I don't know, would you, if your biceps okay, maybe good to do some cleans, but I know that's maybe not going to be.
Yeah, to be fair, it's not a bad way to do it if I'm careful, because like I'll get immediate feedback. You know, if it's rubbish.
Yeah. But I think even just doing your clean and jerk sessions, you're going to get back into that quick. Like, it's changed in the last 40 minutes, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Just by getting back into it rather than strict, so.
Yeah. That's it, but like, you know, I just feel like I'm Superman who can just think of some cues in my head and then be able to hit a PB after not training it. Still think I can. If I can clean it. Yeah, again, messy clean.
Yeah, clean's gone real sloppy.
It's thrown me. But part of it's like me being a bit scared from last week. Anyway, put 5 on.
Yeah, but it's completely different to last week, isn't it? Completely different. Like, so much better. And
Yeah.
you've already gone way past that weight, so
Yeah.
stop being scared.
That's it, but usually I'm just fearless, giving it full beans.
Do you want me to say anything?
Go on, yeah.
So it's gone parallel in the lap
Right,
again.
yeah.
So hide it more, and then you're doing that thing where it comes away.
As a dip.
No, as you finish the clean.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
I don't know if it's since I've using tighter sleeves or what. I don't know. I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. So it's
or maybe because they're your two parallel.
Yeah.
So if you just cleaned it normally, it's going to land handles down. Maybe
Sure,
it's
and then
correcting it a bit.
Okay. Yeah. I'm with you. Right, come on.
But you need to correct it sooner, don't you?
Yeah.
In the lap.
Yeah. So hide it better. Come on then, boy.
Have you loaded it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I haven't.
No. You just took the clip off. Is that the weight you want?
Yeah.
No.
Hi. You video, eh?
Much better. So nice. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Are you actually?
Yeah. Let's just go 140. Yeah, that's the jerk feels really good now actually. That's the feels the limiting factor most is the exposure to that. Say, that's why I find doing like say EMOMs with like 120ish work really well for me because they get the clean dialed. Whereas, because obviously I'm working on the lighter work with 80 to 90, and then adding 10 kilos each set, it's just the clean feeling alien. You with me?
Yeah, and that was better in terms of you didn't lose it at the top, but it was slightly. I think it was a bit wonky from your hip drive.
Right. Yeah. Might be this. Lagging.
Well,
let's do one more.
yeah. I felt fucked. Went and did them natural stones yesterday and it's destroyed me. Emma was meant to be, but she didn't in the end.
Yeah, put that in a little.
I can't. I'm fucked. Thank you. Yeah, brilliant, that last one. Let's go. Really good. Go on, go on.
Fuck. Down. Ah! Fucking hell, now my knees are hurting. Like to be able to jerk like, after wrestling the clean.
Yeah.
The jerk feels well better, honestly. Because what? Well, no, basically I got the clean. We did a load of jerk stuff with like 80, 90, push press in line and that. Got it feeling really good. And then as I've gone heavier, I'm just saying that you clean, you have to learn how to put what amount in for each weight, don't you? Whereas you push press, you're always just going for speed. The same intent. Whereas I've just been a bit caught out with like 110 and above on the clean, like, because like I was a bit sheepish after, you know, that 110 on Friday when I'm like, I was like that. So, wasn't. Was it? Yeah. What on the what?
Yeah, I should have filmed it. It looked just like your arms relaxing, just used to hit.
On the clean.
What on the? Good.
It came away a bit. I was like, what's he doing? And then he just flicked it.
Yeah.
Your arms weren't doing anything.
Yeah.
So I just thought I was protecting your arm. Got my arm out.
Yeah.
Still
But that's in fact, you just fucking weigh it.
Yeah, I thought that's what you're doing, to be fair.
What?
I'll get.
No, it should be just over 140, that, mate. Yeah. Yeah, mate, fucking. That's why clean was a bit messy.
No, it's not.
But you know, I know it looked messy as I caught it, but I only had a shot at catching it because my line was good.
Yeah, yeah.
If it had been forward and I tried, there'd be no chance.
And that, yeah, we can tie that clean up loads, can't we?
So keep been going on yours.
I did film it, but I've stopped obviously when you were talking.
Was I? I probably won't enter you it anyway. Bothered. Mm-hmm. Right, come on then, big loss.
I don't know if I can, honestly.
3, 2, up.
To me a bit.
40.3. Mint. Yeah, thank you. So like you can see that I'm really out of practice on the cleans.
Yeah.
And not confident. But honestly, like that's the most I've ever hit in the gym. You know, when I peaked for like, I've done it for an online qualifier before and got like 140. It took me like loads of attempts, loads of fails by myself when I'd like peaked my log for it. You know, this is just me feeling rusty.
First attempt, yeah.
Yeah, and that honestly felt amazing. That, to be fair, the dip and drive felt better on the 140 than it did on the 130. The 130, it felt like I was just fast enough to get underneath it to make up for the fact that the drive wasn't good. Whereas that 140 felt, even though it looked messy, it was messy because I was smoked in the rack because the clean was so laboured.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's exciting because you've made that and that's a good number for you.
Whereas like
there's loads we can tidy up on the clean, isn't there?
Yeah.
And like just getting exposure to it carefully.
Yeah. No, thanks. That's class.
Well done.